The only one.
Monyana ora tsa lembonyo. Yeah, ola ule straight. Atsare mtu. No man. The dola le mtu wa jola utu. Ari dola na. All right. Let's get the show started. Yo ke mokana mo ile le thaka moroka metsi bula ke mosimana go tase ha bokosi ya mosadi kosi ya o ne sa bula ke appreciate today we remove Aborpark Lodge. Today I'm so excited, but guys, let me say I apologize for the previous episode. I was not here, but without wasting any time, let me introduce the guest. But before that, I'm gonna give this gentleman time to introduce himself. He's a friend of limpopo.podcast. LiPO Kaburibana. Let me take this time, Gir, in count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jebo!
You know what it is. Get tooks, man. Hey guys, I'm here at Aborpark Lodge. This place is beautiful, and we are here with a beautiful guest. You know, as a friend of the show, I'm really excited for this episode, and I hope you guys will love it. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you for having me. And we have a beautiful something.
All right, guys, the time is now. Kaleriemi.
Yeah.
Kalerekabona. Kalerekodo. The global kalubedi because giakaraj. And we need to be proud. One of the reasons why Gabagalin's really proud is because today we have somebody who's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And Rena, as the community, our job is to watch, correct, advise, not criticize, not paint somebody to be this and 100%. That. We're not promoting anything that has to do with the hate.
Yeah.
We are peaceful people. We need to be a community that builds, a community that nurture and support.
Yeah.
We as the podcast, the aim is to give platform to 100%, everyone who's 100%. Doing their own thing. As the business people, Rababija, as the politician, good like little politician, everyone. Is well, this is the platform about Limpopo.
Yeah.
We still maintain 90% local. 10%. Reagande. On a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have Queen Minaj. Yevo.
What's up, Minaj?
Queen Minaj.
Yeah.
Rewamola limpopo.podcast.
Yeah.
Gabo now never switch.
Prep.
Marano na Mutrosa la mbonyo kchabina so I was nervous because of the camera. But anyways, guys, let me take this time go one more Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj or Queen Minaj?
Queen Minaj.
Okay. How did Queen Minaj come about?
Sekolong ne ke le modela sekolong ne lina la ko tsebe ke na Lunia ne so the classmate because like ne ke rata go jama ponyo ne like ke rata theka ke na mela ditafo like tek ke rata go ja bone ke Minaj tshela ja yeah so ba re ke na Minaj so e ke nje ke gola batho bandela ba re Minaj ke tsama watwa stuff so gara because like batho ne ba tshitse ba ntse ba ka lela Minaj gona ke for change luye like cheli queen.
So but before you can continue, can you tell us Kaburibana Ruguena Mani, Ogwagai, and your upbringing? Could tell us about yourself?
Ke na Lunia ke enjoy ke le Beresford Mashamtane.
Shout out Mashamtana.
Shout out Beresford.
Yeah.
No man, get to start Javela Square. Gano ya ba beria. It's fine, but re ke boele le ke re like ngwana yo mo byang o ba ngwana ya hodilo byang.
Okay. Ke ngwana e mo sharp ne and like ke go tshikala pele le ngore like a go sharp. Like batsadi ba ke ne ba hlailela sela le sela. Ke pusha mola le mola. Ke rekisha ke tsamaya ke thomo dira di business ke sana le 7 years.
Sorry, o rekisha?
Like
o rekisha.
Okay. Ke godishitse ka mtsong wa batho ba go dira di business. Ne?
The business
ba rekisha like batsodi ba kene ba rekisha di veggie di stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Then ke mngani ke thomo dira business ke sana le 7 years because like papa ka ba ile ba mraka mmerekong re sale ba banyane. Then Wabantu la gore batswadi ba re mtswadi go hlokomela ka phia bana ba babedi. So and like the time a gona ne ile motswedi na le ngwana ile motswedi. Okay mtswadi ka tsamaya a reka dilo ne a rekisha kwa gae. Then ruja bona di bola like bo di afcard di bola and stuff. So wa bona like wa senyagene wa loser. Then wa tla Wabantu le leng gore like the time was speed a ile scaling ne a she ngwana scaling ka tshela ka ra baolo ka itse di afcard ka tshela ka ra baolo ka tsamaya ke tsena mo mitseng ke rekisha di afcard ke rekisha 2 rand ba reka one ke fitla like ka moja like le nna ne a tshukile because since ngwana since a ba ro tsamaile ka 2 since ka 8 years old because like ne le ntele le ngore like nyo mtia ka surprise a nye go fitla ka accessory stock because like painela gore like every day na popular ish like ke a loser in head ya you want to la gore njalo one ke rekisha ke le machado ke ya go rekisha ke shetse so ka leto sama ka leto like ke sena diaparo but sometimes ba bang ba donate la diaparo yeah ish
Wow, man, that's a beautiful story. But tell me here, why did you choose to be naked? Out of everything, why did you choose to be naked? And I can see with the type of a person that you are very confident, which is I like, you know. But why did you choose nudity?
Nna sentse ke rata mapona ke sa le monyane ke dira tsa bo masebotsana ne yeah ke sa le great are ke rata tsa mapona like until ke tlo ya primary re dira tsa go modela ke ntse go me ke sa win o me ke sa give up ke tsamaye ke di ma dependana tsa go contest ne ene ke ya ke contest sekolong njalo since ke rata mapona ke sa le monyane gore ke sale ke tlogela dutse tsa di modela ne because like negi ke lika tswa distraction mark ka mo European then e bantola gore like bana ba le ke contestant le bona ba tlontša jwang ke bona ka re ke nto wrong so since go tloga mo since ke rata mapone ke sa le monyane and like batswadi ne ba ndrapa
ne ba o trija ne
like mama ka ne tshetse di modlane ya sena taba le tsona ne ga botse ke thomme go senyega ke ya high school
okay
all right ke high school ne like ga ba ntola gore like ba re gona le nto ba reng ke twerking namela ditafola ka twerk jetleng ona le ba re keng ntola ba re keng ba fela ba dire di event mo school ma re keng
di freshers ball what
tsona je ba dire
Freshers ball
ceremonies di what di
ba dire event to school ka fela ga creator bro ka riba ke sa ria form 1
okay
like the time I want Nixon up ke tsenelela ko mjolo so like ka riba bro 1 ka mo ka riba half so ka shia ka para begin ka fela kwa back then ka tsena ne gona le bana ba di model ke re ke determine ke jule distraction mark ka tsena ele daylight the principal ba jujuku ka tsena ba sampita ka performa ka ina ma kwa first ka twega ba bitsa ba tswa di sekolong ba yon drama ba chuba boroko bola ne cuz like ke bona re nte gabotse no man ke kwile go thaba the time ne go le mnate ke like scream sele sa bana ba yo ba nthabisha to mama mama ka a bila ga mo za strike a ja boro go bola a botshuba Abuchuba ka ripa bo bongwe borogo. Abuchuba njalo ga reka ke bo ripa until I give up.
Yeah, Queen Minaj. Ke nyaka re tsene o di mo reality. Re ka ra ke tshaba ke lo re ba ne le ka mkhuba view wa o re mosadi o tshentja ba re ka ona
100%.
and the community especially as black people because mostly what I'm talking about it that this side they expect us to respect ourselves. They expect us to wear in a certain way, recover whatever that has to be covered. And then I think like Christianity and everything. So I'm going to ask you this thing, Ore. What is the difference between what you do and the line? Yeah, the pornography. And
That's a good question.
The pornography or the pornography?
The pornography. Pornography.
Porn.
Yeah.
Porn.
X.
Yes.
But I'm different.
What is the difference?
What according to an
Because of like nakishamo wete fail, nakishama
okay.
Or what? What the pornography? Kimatswele, gidi or what? And never 12 happy. No one. I keep it naked. Kishala kamarao because of like it or mangle manguna marao. Banabanal marao, but sedibanal mara. That's why overnight kuta matswele, kuta or kushish because of like Banna avana di job and I get onu na la mañana, ona the big one.
Yeah.
And lente over. Eh, that's why I make you do that. I'll rock no problem.
So Mara, ntweke nyo go bujisa yona gore. Obviously, if we're not all brave, I no problem lo nchancha bo marao and everything. I've seen the videos mo loro about and all these things. And remember, I think back then, I don't know if it was a video of you.
Okay.
That video. That's why I go with this question already. When? What you do? Le pornography. When? Yeah. Ukari fabancha biani. No, this one is so. This one is so.
Yeah.
And when question again, you add more. Uga idea pornography.
Never.
So uga fita muntu no afitara mfana bona. Kitso 20 hour.
Nkasa dumele.
20 hour.
Never. Nkasa dumele wa tseba why? Man. Like mutu agas futla mo wena re so 20 hour. Nyogorobela lwena alisha. Mutho na le ntwe leng gore o nyoko tlo itshela or o nyoko tlo intsha mo we obo so like obana kara bophelo ka kitimisha chalete ne a o ka salo o ka se survive o tsantse ro tetse bore o nyaka eng a o nyakeng obo.
But also on that view ya or ka rekishana I guess some people look at you without knowing what kind of a person you are. Until they watch this interview and they'll be like, okay, the perspective that we had about Minaj, so she's not actually she's actually this. But now, if somebody came before this podcast and say, Bona, naga wana udia 1 2 3 atsanaga inbox. Arona naga tsurezaga. Naga right now.
Too much. Avoid. Too much.
But what gives you the courage to avoid? What
like,
is it that?
I can't get child daba. I can't get so. You can't get berekela inyo.
What's the difference between chalete we berekela and leba ufangyon?
Like what's why ne? I get to mara like na. I get no depend ako ba ne.
Okay.
I get what's about ish. Ewana. I get at all. And obana linane. Since we banna I want to tell you nka o shupetsa yona kare this one ke reketse ke monna re ke itša monne ntongwe lengwe ke rata berekela yona cause mamaka na fela ndela a re ngwana a gona mokhukhu wa go ja big house and a gona motho eleng gore a gona motho a ka tlanganyaka go phela ka mphufu jwa ngwana mo wena go nyaka selo sonto re o berekele bereke.
Shout out mama. She's still alive.
Shout out, mommy. Shout out to you, mommy. Shout out to you.
Advice anyway.
Umbrella because like go ka dependa mo baneng o ka sa loke. o ka sa loko ka se survive gore o dire nails done o santse re monneng gore o logo santse re monneng gore a ke na monna ke nya ke monna
I want a boyfriend.
never a ke no boyfriend
Mina just
because it's all white
Uscarfo.
ire go but a ke for what about why ire go but something ne mojolo wa nyisha ne and re mojolo
Oh, sorry. Repeat.
mojolo wa nyisha ne and mojolo ga o nyisha jama fela cause like a ke gone go pela boyfriend chalete obo ka gare ga relationship change ke nna motho eleng gore ne ke ntšha chalete obo so like ke a bona re mojolo ga o nyisha jama se obo ya o nyisha jama se a ke
Giving out money.
a ke gone go pela like nka jola le motho 6 months ke saka ka mo gopela chalete
Mara
but
yena wa
then
ntšha zaka.
yena
Wena wa ntšha zaka.
nna ke a ntšha zaka tsore why
6 months.
every whatever like nkaba in a relationship no mugae alla no like ge motho ke mrat accept ke jwang that's why ke le ka avoid the in relationship because like ya bona re krata motho ke spend too much ke child too much obo
Minaj.
yeah
Na ke motho wa di serious questions. A ke
okay
ke a tla.
okay
Community ya Beresford mo go ona a emrao. How do you like how do you survive in that community loro ba o tseba ba o bona and you're doing something that is not usual.
bampana di
Probably
social
ba
bampana
botile yena ba ba.
Yeah, ba bang
bam bontši ba bona ne bampana di social media nna ga ke phela ke apere roko easy what's how easy
okay.
yeah like bampana di so o bona like o bona ba tsebe gore vele ke shala ka mabona le mo di taveneng ba bang maybe ge nka shoota dinepe ke la gae ke rata shoota dinepe ke la gae ke shoot ka dipin go ga ya gona le shop ya Makhubele then go tsana go tletse ma park shop obo yeah ba nkwela mo mara like a go easy ro ka go tsana ke pere marogala ka go shia mara like roko skirt like wa nkushi e ke la gae kore obo ke hlompha bo makhi obo
So bo makhi ba nyaka go bona a ba ye Facebook.
ba Facebook oba ke hlompha bo makhi mara ba isebe bo makhi a eno bo makhi ke ba hlompha cause on kushishi a bo makhi for makhi
No, me I like honestly I like your confidence.
yeah
I like your confidence. I feel like it's, even if motunasi kamara a status or kamara dilo tšeo di diang ana le confidence yao, I think they would get very 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 far. So
Yeah.
my next, which leads to my next question. You from Beresford, agar? So what is it that you are doing in Beresford besides you just being, what is it that you are doing in Beresford? Because every day you can't just wake up every day and walk.
Ke phela ke le busy oba yeah ke na le time ya go shoota mabona because like ke na le academy ya di nails ya go ruta batho manala
Okay.
go loga go dira di
Shout out.
cake oba
Okay.
yeah ke phela ke le busy
Musmina ja no sala ka le bonyo fela.
Bana, ke na le shop ya dikota.
Okay.
Banna.
Eh bana no.
Ke
man.
rato ke le botsa ke re ke rato zula nana ke rato zula.
I know,
And
don't
no bana no ne. Za ke ke dirang isa cover nna le family yaka. A ke ready for gore nka ba le ngwana. Cause o tona ba antsha mo budgeting too much. Child ke na leng le yona no. Ya gore ke hlokomele nna batswadi ke te godishinyana then ke kgone ba le ngwana. Ongo shishi.
Yeah, no. Grata out of everything you've said, when you're looking at the covery, they are very much important. Number one, you respect people around you.
Yeah.
Especially
That's very important.
Very much important. Wawana, don't go for you to be Minaj. It doesn't mean we're minding about people around you. And then number two, I like the fact that we emphasize our umfazimela asebenze.
Otherwise.
Msadu tsenja zulu. And bona, what's about before I go to the next question. Grata the fact aure o hatelela ore mosadi tsenja bereka. Why? Because the reason now relega gender based violence and everything is because basadi ba
Ba depende mo bandeng too much. That's why ba bona le van ma 2000 no ne ba kitima mo di blazing cause ba nyaka challenge.
Exactly.
Obo ba nyaka that's why ba bona ba bang ba itla ba phutla ma isal ka pele isal ba banyana because of ba kitimisha child motho gore motho ya jwaleng a ana challenge. Obvious o ka sa jwaleng o lengwanyana o sina challenge ba ile go rekela ba spela lweng. Okay? a o bereka a o zula ka selo a ona monna kere then so o nyaka go fa ka manana ba ile go marinate ba go fa ya manana
marinate
ba go marinate imagine ba go marinate la 300 yo number we ba go pasela ka bolwetse ba re fa yo ai ba shimane
no man Queen Minaj there are so many things they udi in chan the facts
100%
and I think Lynn unele ka mkhwe be go lebelela ka ona but after mention lo jela je 3 give a certain respect ke thoma o lebelela ka yona and then I'm going to the next question e loren ge ga go bujisa yona era ba ka role model re ba ka motho e lo re o nela batho ba lo re ba dutse fase ba wisha ba wena
100%
era ba ka role model re ba ka somebody e lo re there are people out there who are dying to be like you. There are people out there ba lo re ba nyaka o tshwana lo wena. And remember what you're doing in our black communities. E batla ba ya hore e ka lebelelwa as a bad thing. Why? Because of how we were taught
and
as
brought
black
up.
and brought up. So when can you say I'm a good role model
to the young ones or even the older ones?
When o ga lebelele so o ga re go wena role model e sharp
ke na role model sharp
ne
because like what's why ke sharp man
sharp
ke sharp too much
what is the aim behind o sala ka lembonyo ba o siama around I want to understand because okay re di lo forma a ona motho a ka tswa furu a o bela re go sha go start dina sina ntwanya ka ifitele wena ha o bia borukumo fase o sia whatever that you leave out
ke ba ke go fisha
so
like what's why mmelo wa ka like mmelo ka o nyoko kwa go fisha too much obo ene le batswadi before ne ba ilwa le nna ka ditjitja gore ke tla ke bogela TV like ke go bogela TV ke apara bikini nga sa TV di string papa go ya e bantola gore like go tshwana bikini bile farret ka mara go 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 fish ke re
le no go fish
le no go fish a re la ngata
all right bon Minaj I understand part of go fish but una lo draw there is something that everyone I want to know. What's your food? No, on a serious note. No, on a serious note. Obviously, we'll come to the point. That one. So, but I want to know how Salah Ugola every day, which any picture on social media. Okay, is it about you appreciating yourself, or is it about you trying to achieve a certain thing, or maybe get about maybe attention?
That's why the proud campaign. Mulaka like our high.
Now for answer.
Yeah. Mulaka like our high. I didn't go to Jamaica, but the night is about back like not for my car. That's your picture. But didn't. Or make it stand to like get down here. Mulaka. Yeah.
And before I can give my brother a chance to ask this question, Minaj, I appreciate me. Okay. Do you have friends?
Shebeshkt, I don't think French are.
And I want to know what behavior then around you as much unal majita we only care. As relevant now, you know.
I haven't had a security about
Pagamis.
What's that? But I can like examine one of the event. Carefully change history, and that's how I can be a event. I just bring you one. Oh, but I get history. Mama,
not all they've already multiplied.
But maybe Corban Pride.
Or maybe.
Why would it?
No, I'm saying
I never.
Atanaga fester.
Okay. So, but my question goes, what are they? Like, what are they? You feel comfortable around Majita, fully naked. Remember, as Mosadi. Limosa, I think, Muchomulaga them, especially when you are taught to, hey, Kutisa. But when you deliver that thing, No, it's fine.
Ke nagana gore ba ntwaetse man a sanka or if ever ba dira ka nkgolao go raya gore ba ya ka content then ba ba bereka dila gore like ba ya content jabo cuz like a sanka yeah a sanka ka bona le me one ke rata bashimane ke rata ditšhobi tša bashimane ya go phela le bashimane banyana ke ba rata.
Yeah, but that's normal. Most women like guy friends.
Yeah, because like also banyana so ba dira ba e ba bana o tswelela ba nya go tswelele o ba pha o bana ba tlo dira ka ntse ntse gore ba go isha o bona jwale ba shimane mona moshimane re nka tla mo ke rekile keeper sa 500 ka sanjela mara wanyana o njela re nka mdala ka ke ke boyfriend o make sure ya gore one back no ka go boyfriend o ba le boyfriend gore o nyaka ntwela ke na le yo and like rena ba sa di arswa o ka fojola le motho because of like o direla Minaj o wa ke motho le direla Minaj o rekela ntwe mo le Minaj wa tsamaya wa robela na o tia wa next or wa tsamaya wa robela lena a sa ofising o like nek fele ke like motho tla gomela motho a mratang motho a ka se tla gomela mang
All right, my guy.
So now I'm more interested in this picture that you paint on appreciate and me and the crew. I'm sure everyone has this question in their mind. I'm sure. Okay. O ka kgona ho differentiate dilo tse dintsi mo pelong. For instance, o ka kgona ho differentiate ntho wena o e dirang le ntho Zodwa e dirang. Zodwa Wabantu. Di a tshwana gore go na le different mo gore
We intro.
di na le different nyana cuz like
nyana.
nyana
Okay.
cuz like na every day Zodwa sometimes o na le one naked like I'll be registering like oh nikugawa so like like ya chabo dira oh ya chabo ya pola yo never I'm like you wanna run a different thing
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're still with Queen Minaj. So we're gonna take an ad break.
Yeah.
At least in the Russia.
I'm for mates, man.
Queen Minaj just had a little bit of time. And guys, don't forget, man. We are here. Aborpark Lodge, comfortable again with our cattle. Don't forget, guys, again, we are here at Aborpark Lodge. Don't forget to subscribe. The room, the affordable, the sharp buffet to Georgia one of the sharp, but if you tree officer even today on the pool, everything is sharp buffet to safety. If I want to parking here with you, guys, don't forget to come here. Minaj.
Did you know you can now become part of the Limpopo podcast family? By simply joining our membership, you get access to exclusive content, discounted merchandise, and free entry into all our events. Membership starts at only $9.99 per month.
Welcome back to Limpopo podcast right here. Anamo Aborpark Lodge. We're still chilling with the one and only Queen Minaj.
Mama, phone.
Yeah, banaba makandelu tsinyeswaga. I'm going to welcome Omee Otis since our friend, but the friend of the podcast, and now I'm saying he's one of our own.
Tobela.
Yeah, kandelu tsinyeswaga, guys. We're still chilling here, Aborpark Lodge, where you can find the accommodation and everything. Omee Otis, welcome.
Thank you for driving the bus in my abstention. Anyways, guys, welcome back. You already know. Your boy, Omee Otis, the walking dictionary. I'm not alone. I'm with my boy and Queen Minaj.
Yes.
Minaj.
Hi.
Thank you for coming. I wasn't here when you arrived.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Relabo. They said I mustn't talk too much English today, so I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna adjust myself.
Yeah.
Bon, there was a picture that was trending, and then I think no tunusitene,
Yeah, okay.
and there was a very small boy at the back.
Okay.
Do you know that picture?
Yeah.
All right. So some people perceive that, or they look at it as if gay child abuse.
Abuse, yeah.
So what do you have to say about that?
Ish, gabse o bona kuane. Cuz like ina kwa aga bona nto wrong. Cuz like ke a bona le batho ba re ke child abuse. Yone ongo shije ba re ke violence wa that. Ba mfounetse, ba mpotsa ka taba gore ba bone di picture ya trend ka Twitter ke tona metse bana. Ka taba gore ba boditse maphodisa polokwana gore ba ntshwara.
Okay.
Like child abuse. So like for ba batho like ke re bona gore batho like ba na le mona obo. So kwa ne ile eventing ne.
Okay.
E go le eventing. O hlokomele le picture hela ina le background go tletse dikoloi go na la batho bana ba ne ba tlile eventing. Le nna ga botse kwa ne ke se a o ya gore bana ba le ke bana. Go fo bana o ka real kana ka mo. Cuz like le nna ke ne munyane mara ke na le mmelo mo. Bana ba lo ka ba checka kwa bana pile ba banyane. O bona and bona ba tsone lo blame bana ba tsone to blame amang event organizer. Cuz ke na dumeletseng eng e bana gore ba tsene.
But then when according to you, do you think it's right for a lady of your kind, or like let's suppose is being exposed to such things at a very young age? How would you feel about it if Kwanara such things at a very young age like that?
You guys are really sharp. But the fact that bana ba le bona ba rata dilunga ba chabile ba bona ruta batho ba ba
Ba tshaba eng? No.
Ba ya mo ba bona ba ite e bile pose it mfanele o dirile so. But who did this so?
Okay. And then tell me, how old were you when you first engaged in sexual activities?
Sepedi, please. Okay, 16 years.
16.
Get the twerking.
Not twerking. Sexual activities. Meaning
Mdavas.
From 2.
From 2. How old?
From 2. Like, come on. How mara? I said 17 years.
Somewhere there.
17 years, 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm 16 years.
So 16. Okay. So like now I have this question. Queen Minaj. Looking at the environment, remember Arneleva Ruti in our environment. Arnel the social work, Arnel Mapodisa, Arnel the community builders.
Yeah.
Ke firo le o tlo e ralokan wena. Like ke bebang ke role mo khutamang e o tlo e fang wena gara community yao as a give back to say okay, I'm Minaj, ke dia mmereko moso, and I'm going back to the community ko bafa ko dia give back again. And then what message o le re batho ba ka re ba khubagane wa ba le bo bona ka ona ba o theleja ba khona o phela ka ona o ya bile? Okay. If you were to be called kara meeting or community ba re wena o khubagantšha batho dia give back, ke molaetsa mo khutsamane o ile ro o bo ka fa batho especially bana ba ba lebella wena as role model?
The question there. Oh, give a banam light.
Wena ke molaetsa o fua thotelejo wa ba o ka o fa bana ba batho ba ba bona wena as role model.
Imagine ke family. Just imagine. Like Wabantu jwang so. Ke ba fa go for ba di twerker like yeah like go like but swar sharp man. Yeah, like even especially rena bana ba banyana lo tshwanetse ba re tshware sharp re tlhokomele sharp re nagane re tšetša di way forward go tla kwa pele and stuff and o bona nna ne o bona ke tsamaya ka mapona but then go tsamaya ka mapona se career ge no nka tsamaya ka go tša accident ka robega leto a ke tlo I mean lo tula ka like la tshediwa tshipi ka hlotja nka se ka tsena staging ke hlotja ke na le dutse ileng gore child take event ne ke di tsentša dikolo for backup onkushisha for backup yeah ke dirisha ke rata mining too much then ke dirisha mining njalo wabo for backup because like ke a tseba like I didn't quarantine
okay bona onele the cause you did young
yeah
mining but when orata mining
ke rata mining too much
again because mapona le mine o gara di zamaela
ish a ke tsebe mara like mining ish mo mining ngo bona tšetša go tlotla ke le busy ke ish go botsa ban ish a ke tsenga hlalesa jwa mara like ke rata mining too much ke rata go mine too much yeah tšetša bo
botsa wena o rata go bereka o le hardcore botsa o mfana o tšheritšela tša kasi tše
ke rata go bereka boima nna ke le kompo onkushisha
repeat
ke le kompo
Okay. All right. Tell me.
Okay.
How do you feel when you go into the mall? I'm sure this is grade 1 English. When you go into the mall and then everybody is looking at you. And I heard today before you got here, because trouble will come. So how do you feel like when everybody looks at you like that?
Ke fela ke re a ke bone le ka bothata ke kwa monate man le nna energy ke hwetšang ke le naked ne yo yes kore ke energy ngwe so different yeah.
And how do you respond to people who are saying, because I've seen like Makhosha, she's HIV, ke prostitute, Wabaisha. How do you feel about those comments?
Cause like ge ba ntse ba rogana so ke fo ba lebelela then ka sega ka sa ba fa attention because ge o tlo ba fa attention like o bona go sharp
but Minaj I wanna
but she didn't answer that. Let me ask before you continue the HIV part.
HIV yeah very real very kinali AIDS and stuff so like you know what I guess a pregnancy test but anyone if I rega then got test. Okay. It's not like a good exam come up on our originally AIDS advertiser AIDS or mang le mang ad. Ngafo ba ditsa mai come up on amara ke tsore sharp. Bongo shisha ya.
Mama na una HIV tested da. Okay.
All right, Minaj.
Hey.
Remember as Musadi. Unele kam khotso njo go tshware ka ona o rufelle je we da ba le lapa re ke be tabeng ya family
lapa a kilinya
a re se re fetse Minaj yeah ke sata mo because remember a o ile ba this way forever there will be time mo you will have your own house somebody in your life how a o nya ke family we
is other if ever nyanga ngone ke tla adopt a sperm once because like ish le lapa a kilinyake ke jwa ka gare ga lapa like a kilinyake ke
you were once in
married like
serious
yeah like
tell us about that
ish otsa kore like o bona le none a kinya ke lenyalo ke sharp ka lenyalo obo a kinya ke lapa man ke sharp
you were married before what happened
it's alright. I'm a relationship back. Oh, sorry. Kinaling, ne? Kinal problem ya go olwa. So, ya gore like if like okay, I get nele mthaka like re dula full time. Then ga ka ndira selo ke sa khone go bolela le ene. Ke tle ke re mola ke tagwile ne then ke thomo go dintsha e botse tsa gore ke lwa le ena. And ne se motho gore like one tea and stuff. Na ile nna go tsane ke montshitse mabadu ke moloma and stuff. So like ya bona relationship are na ga healthy. Le ena ba ntola gore wa jola kuwa le kuwa. Then relationship are na ba le di complications serious.
So when you don't see yourself having that thing already ke daddy o di jukwa ke bana ba di jukwa, and then this is
I
family.
kill already.
Ha ona
You be
yona
like
da.
you do.
Wow.
Get that dog.
Okay, let's address issue ya Shebeshkt.
Who's Shebeshkt?
Shebeshkt.
Shebeshkt. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, there's pictures that have been on social media, and then people actually want to know what is happening between you and Shebeshkt. Are you guys friends? Are you guys dating? Because there was a picture of you guys kissing.
kissing.
Yes.
Maybe get in Photoshop. Like, ish, nale Shebeshkt. Arjol, but Arjol, but Rinyakilo try Arjola. Oh, but Arjol. Because like, upila busy and I get like busy. And I get a monore like. Nale Shebeshkt re ka ba together ne re tlo phela re remana ka mapanga wa like imagine the boche be di data
Ke di Nike.
like re tlo phela go remana ka mapanga yo ai
Yeah, no. But Minaj, now I'm one person who look like I could fetch interview without giving somebody a word. Before I pass on the baton to Omee Otis. I think it's time we face the reality.
yeah
Everything we do. It's when ibele sailoro kore wa byala then wa buna. Onkushisi. Bophelo bo bopelang as motho a kere o tshwantse o lebelele gore okay. Ke a phela. O ne le batho ba ile go ka morao wa ka ba nlebele this role model.
yeah
O ne le family like your mother. There are people in your community that like you need to check. I want or okay, this type of behavior we dear guy lena komang. We're not saying stop doing what you're doing, but we are saying be professional about it. When Nicki Minaj they do Baba naked on their music
Yeah.
videos for that particular time.
Yeah. and it's still by the ready sex tape more music video raba bogela
They modelers. They have their
yeah
vaccine.
the model
yeah. We do have those things.
yeah
Please make sure when you do those things, specifically. Doctor iba doctor alespete.
Yeah.
Afitaka ke motswadi. Loena dia dilo tsela tsa the social media, but remembering or their kids baba ula.
Yeah.
Number 2, alcohol. Remember how to ilolo so. There are so many things that can happen. Number 1, loena because you are under influence of substance. You know, how to control lotail.
that's why over na a ke rate go tsamaya strateng so ke le so ke tawin
And then
ke fodula ke le sopa
ya o ifeleleja. O sa le ngwana. You're still growing. O mentioned the dilo tse dingwe je bedi je tharo je very much important. Tša o kwata wa lwa. Ntho la impontša gore ka bo wena o na le problem. And the problem you need to address it. Because it's not about partner failure. Only friends, that thing it can happen. Yeah, affect our work. For you to be somebody who sharp, you need to address that thing. Whatever that you're doing, career when we jeering, relationship so that Queen Minaj, you're sharp. Sharp. Address that by anger, as you have said before. And then we fell later, Queen Minaj. Social media. Over not what's even. If you doing well on Chama Saba Mangwe, I was so embarrassed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, you were very much swearing. You are trying to build a brand. Again.
ke rwana ke reng ke apere braille blue
Maranga na agikono rwa.
no mara o tse rwa
No, it was can't tell you.
pantelela ka kudu
So what I'm trying to say, go remember, Bumao, Balevella,
na
Wena,
Yeah.
busy, Ubicha, those kind of things. We love that woman. Shout out to you, Mama. Again,
yeah
you can address things off social media because only bizur wana bomma meeting. There are people who are looking at bomma ba esking wana wa nkusis es motswadi ababe proud kanto idia ke rata fact ya a o le ba lo re wa ba tlhokomela hae ho sha wa nkusis. So please Minaj, respect your brand as you're saying you're building. Respect people, love yourself. From myself, Omee, Otis, debate.
All right, Mina, questions. I don't motivate. I don't give advice.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with artist? The artist, limpopo.
A relationship.
Yeah, like not, or there's something going on, but like liberation as the artist limpopo, because I understand or you are performing as well. Like, so, but what is your relationship with them?
Whatever.
Do you have any artist in your phone like Labolela frequently, or okay mchana onali gigi they need you? Like, who are those artists that you're communicating with? Yeah, like the artist.
For the performance.
Yeah, performance wise. Okay. Have you ever dated any artist?
Would data or
For Amy.
for data or for the sex partners?
I don't know about sex partners, but just whatever.
Hey, I don't.
Hello, we're involved in artists.
But whichever way.
Anyone. Yeah, anyone.
Okay, who was that?
You. Kimani.
I think we're gonna go. You won't mention the name. I want now. Editing.
We'll edit. That's still really bad.
Hey, Saka. Oh, okay. Just tell me, he's from where? Which organ?
What's that? No man.
Okay. Just tell me, do you know this picture? This one.
Yeah, okay. CK the DJ, man. Okay. Make it a dating in CK, man.
Okay.
Kill it, I got problems for the email. One make a record. Okay, so it's fine.
Okay.
But I'm record. Like, the time I was not a boyfriend, another community. And not a very good like. So when I'm morning, but then guys people in Sarah CK Marasanga real drivers doing CC1 and then like oh no no train is one away one come over sister.
My select
Not I'm a record
but I'm saying
Shout out to you, CK the DJ. Shout out to CK the DJ for doing what you're doing. There are so many stories behind the female artists. They go to studio station.
That's why we get very far.
Yeah. And
so go up and
let's move on to the next question.
Shout out to you, CK.
Do you ever feel like your safety is compromised? Like what Okay. Are you worried about your safety? Like whenever you're in public, or maybe somebody can maybe rape you, something like that, because obviously you know how men feel.
No, but I'm asking, or if you're in that position.
Are you ever, which body part of yours do you feel insecure about it? When I say insecure, like, I would hate that body part of yours.
Camarada. I hate camarada. Like,
Wait, sit down.
I hate. I'm not happy.
Okay, just sit down. We'll get to that part.
Yeah, what's all right?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem.
But I
Okay. Appreciate how you looking.
Looking at
What the problem?
No, I'm focused here.
Okay, we had you. Sit down. Okay.
No, we have to see you on call.
Yeah.
This is always the moment. Weak. And then.
Okay.
No, man, sorry, Otis.
Are you into young guys or older guys?
Older guys are already blessed.
Yeah, like, are you?
I think. Like, if I come and do my sharp, not to a 12 hour old, I'm going to show I mean, if I saw a no,
Yeah.
don't think now, original when I went 2005 or so.
Yeah.
So they were going to 2005. Wow, fish! Hello.
Okay, boy. Somebody might compare you to Zodwa. I get it. And I had to ask that question about what is the difference between you and Zodwa. But then, do you ever look at Zodwa and say, okay, me and her, we share the same or similar traits? Do we share similar maybe behavior?
The problem is that I cannot pick him today. Because like I cannot pick him for what you cannot.
Sure.
I cannot pick him. I didn't follow.
Yeah, Minaj. Why Minaj?
I'm not in school because of like make it hard. Keep it feel on me.
Oh no, Chief.
I only like a corner. I know.
Alright. We're gonna come to an end of the show now. So when you go to stages, you perform again. So what do you do when you perform?
Give up and shamarao. I guess you have a namarao.
What?
Like. Give up and shamarao.
Yeah.
Then when Taramarao.
Okay.
Kisi shamarao.
Okay.
Hey. So give up my kid so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sit down. And then. Alright. Do you sing on stage? Can you sing? Yeah. I don't know what that is. I think any advice for the young ones who are looking up to you? Because obviously, by 2000, they take you as a role model.
And you want to make it you don't push and back and keep on for Kirchip very heavy.
No, it's fine.
I'm a church goer, I'm a Christian, and of course we had to call you here for public interest. Yeah. So I focus on my business.
That is true.
Yeah,
like we can't
and like Mutwela, and like otse re gona le ntemone rena banyana ga re ikwishishe gona le go ratiwa le go dumiwa so like o bona nna ke phela ke le naked ke a tsere like madida mabaya that's why no ke avoid the jam jola ga ban rati ba nyaka ona ba nduma wa nkwishishe so
come on women now let me do man guys
yeah so like rena le different go re ban tola gore like ke rata ke bana and like monna motho mo le mongwe na le motho a morata a bona gore go le monna wa tla rata tre ya basadi o na le maka go na le ileng gore wa mmuza o na le ileng gore like wa tse gore ke kwa dutšaka go na le ileng gore wa tse gore gapana go kae so like rena ebile rena ba asomane ke rena ba sorry easiest too much and a rena gane too much because like ke bora le ke ba swara ba mone no go na le ntela gore ba re bona ba swara banna ka di ka bana ka di so like monna a sorry tlam o bushish like monna ba mara like o ka sa re motho sa go rate wa nyaka go mmela wana ka no go rata go motho ba sa go rata go no re go mmela go rata o bushish ene se tšetša gore no ba se ba none ba shumisa ditlhare too much mo baneng o bushish ene ge tlhare sela se fela go tlo diragala eng go tlo diragala so like that's why go botsa ke o bona go lweno ngwanyana le na le zaka o ka sa fele pelo mane gore o ka sa nagane go botse di bana le na mojolo go nyishane nna mojolo o nyisha nna mojolo wa nyisha yo nna mojolo sa wa nyisha gore like o tsa that's why ke a go tamtshube go se motho ba nyalo tlotla mo go a botsa ka go le magnum ba tšego go namela mo tlo go latla dole ka plastic a malai party like stress se ntshware ena nako like be re motho go morata stress se o swara nna but then matse like a nna ga tse ke re ke rapela nga botse tlhoka bo e ba ntela go nka yo ba jwale mo dependa mo monna go ro tlo wata ba ke timela ngaka mo ro go ba fela wa no di appetito cause ne I am
how much do you charge for performance
local like
5K and then let's say Josie
Josie over 10K
okay and then your booking details
booking details Jack
yeah
oh okay when you come book
let's say right now I want to book you for an event
okay can I email you
and then how do you handle those guys who like they call you saying Renali event mara at the end ya jiga no ya re
ke go tsana di dutse go na le di event tse dingwe ne kanchi re tla re crash nga shitse ba ntse ke tla ke palela le go bona go because like motho wa gona go buka no a buka ga date dela e fitla ke tlo re location then go re mo location na go tsora ero ko panela kae or ke tlo la o rona ga motho go nyaka guest house or motho go feature the date dela e fitla ka re Minaj go pela go dira extra ya child dela then ke mkan o tlomphile mavuso go fujo phefo o bona ke le nteng ya ngwa
and then wena
na ke rata child dela ngwa ke berekela yo obo no the child dela ngwa like ke fubula di rope ke nka bula di rope ke tlo tsama ke bula di rope ka ke bulela mangema le lo ka for ginya ka di rope fo bulela obo aisha wedi
say Tata and anything you still want to tell us or
like 2000 man but
ne
yeah
motho no consent ka 2000
is na problem go obana ish go ba tsena challenge ke ba go tsena like ke ka ba bana ba go bana ba fundi ba go ngwana ana di campus ba le ke di campus ke di tlo ngora a di nyake
okay now I'm gonna go to the fire here we are Brian you said you wanted to do something for the viewers so now I'm gonna go Brian
yo twega